that don't do anything to you.
Alright, so here we got the main show of the day, everybody. Splasher. It's a fun little
It's
game that came
Splasher.
out. Nobody seemed to really know that it came out, really. So I'm going to go ahead and play the first level again, because I played the first level on my own, but obviously nobody saw that, so I might as well play it again, even though it's just the tutorial.
Sweet.
But it'll let you know how, like, general, like, mechanics and whatnot go. Red slime here makes me stick to stuff, makes me really slow. Gotta avoid the red slime, unless, of course, you want to be slow. Got some really floaty mechanics here. This really is, like, Super Meat Boy, but with paint. And I love that idea. It's got that
Look
same...
how fast he is.
Oh, yeah. You can go super, super duper fast. Of course, you don't want to go super, super, super duper fast. Oh, they don't even have the scientists. Okay, so one thing that you gotta know is that there's actually, like, scientists that you're, like... Not even scientists, but, like, employees, like, fellow custodians that you gotta save throughout the game. Like, how the game starts is that you're just a custodian in, like, this science lab, and then you see, like, the head scientist, like, experimenting on, like, the custodians. So you being a custodian yourself, you're like, oh shit! And then he sees you, so, like, you run away, and you're just escaping the facility.
Yes, I remember you telling me that.
And now what you can do is, in all the levels, you've got, like, 8 or so freaking custodians that you want to save at the same time. And if you do that, you just get, like, an extra reward. It's basically like collectibles.
Okay.
So you can do it if you want, or you can not do it if you don't want to.
How do you save them exactly?
You just touch them. But they're in, like, little spots here and there. Sometimes you'll have to, like, kill an enemy in order to access one. No, I died!
Oh, no. So it's not like, was it Abe's Odd World, where you have to lead them to a safe location, right?
Nope. Definitely not. Like, it's actually kind of funny because once you touch them, they just grab, like, a rocket and they just jetpack away. So it's like, why did you even need my help at all? But they're, like, stuck or whatever, I guess.
Oh, I just saw your embarrassing death, Borch.
embarrassing death. I'm like, if this is going to be anything like Super Meat Boy, there's going to be a lot of deaths.
Was that? It looked like yellow paint. It kind of looked like nacho cheese. I don't know. What does that do?
Probably... Oh, it makes me bounce.
Oh, okay.
Bouncy, bouncy, bounce. It's super fun. Like, the physics and, like, the mechanics of this game just, it makes me so happy. Whee! Whee! Okay, enough of that.
Yeah, this looks super cool. Super fun.
No! I bounced into a blade. Spoilers for you, of course.
Oh, Rabid Weasel. Yes, this game is on Steam.
This game is available on Steam. It is for a low price. Oh. From what I have played thus far, I totally recommend it.
Maiku is headed out.
Maiku's heading out. Later, Maiku. Thanks for sticking around, bud, while you could.
Yeah, Rabid Weasel, I will drop you a link to it.
The scientist!
I have it here.
No! We're trapped. Trapped. Unable to get out.
Yeah.
And now we got Flood! It's not actually called Flood, but it's basically Flood. Lets us shoot water, lets us clean paint if we so want, if we ever need to.
Oh, nice.
We can also lift platforms.
I wonder...
What's up?
I wonder if, so I wonder who did the art style, because it seems very reminiscent of, like, what do you call it?
Behemoth?
But yeah, yes. Very reminiscent of Behemoth. How's Zio?
Hey, Zio.
You pouting, Zio?
Welcome to the stream. Man, I'm so happy. Things are, like, working for once. I'm not dropping frames. People are showing up. This is going to be a good stream. For once.
Yeah, man.
I've been having so many issues just getting streams to work. Alright, gotta find the next level. This is like the overworld here, by the way.
Hey, Cynic's here!
Hey, Cynic.
Oh,
Welcome to
yeah.
the stream.
Whole crew is showing up.
Come down here, you piece of crap. Oh no, I didn't want time attack mode. I want standard mode. There we go. New level over here. Gotcha. Awesome.
Borch, what if your stream makes this game extremely popular? What if this is a breakout for this game?
Oh man, that would be awesome.
Yep.
I have not seen almost anybody talk about this game, and it's crazy to me. It's like, when Super Meat Boy came out, that thing was the shit. Everybody was talking about. Granted, that was partially because of the Xbox, like, promotion that they did when they first came out with that. But like,
I did not.
this game is as good, if not better, than Super Meat Boy on first impression.
Oh shit.
Like, I'm gonna have to see how.
It's a glowing review.
Yeah. Off you go, my custodian friend. To where you go, I do not know. But you are off to finer pastures, away from this horrible, horrible place where you were destined to be experimented on.
Dude, this game is like massively action-packed and fast.
Oh yeah.
Like all the stuff happening to you, I'm sure I'm seeing like way later just because of how much of it is happening all the time.
Yeah, the stream delay is going to be a little bit weird to deal with for me and you, like, commentating together.
Yeah. Cynic has missed. Yeah, I'll just focus on the chat. Cynic has missed your stream.
I've wanted to do it. I just, like, I had to get a completely new router because our old router was just, like, constantly just dropping our internet. And, like, I would try to stream, and then it would be fine for, like, the first 5 minutes, and then I would just start dropping frames and just completely lagging.
Right.
And, like, sometimes my internet would go out. It was just awful. Awful, awful shit.
Yeah. I unfortunately had a problem with The Witness as well.
Yeah, at the very end of The Witness, we were dropping frames. Like, it was fine at first, and then at the very end, we just... Ugh. But I'm happy that that's all done. Like, I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Lunatic's here!
Hey, lunatic! The whole crew's here. Almost. We just need Kitsune. That's totally fine if they don't show up.
Yeah, Lunatic thinks this game looks pretty neat.
This game is awesome. Everybody should wishlist this and get it if they can. Freaking, like, look for sales on it.
Lunatic, you were right. Good assessment. Good assessment.
What did Lunatic say?
That this game looks pretty... I was just saying that they were right that the game looks pretty neat.
Ah.
And they also have now said that the YouTube is terrible at conveying the emotions they want to convey.
With the emoticons that YouTube has?
Yeah.
Yeah, YouTube emoticons are, like, okay, but they're not, like, great. Oh, I think I know what it wants me to do here. Oh, God. No! He died! I didn't know there was sauce at the top! I even got an achievement for killing one of my fellow custodians. No!
You got an achievement for that?
Yes. Aww, I want to save everybody.
Can't wait to see this guy
He
die.
thought I was gonna save him, and then I killed him.
Ha!
No, I did it again!
Oh, Borch, come on. Get it together.
I'm sorry. I don't, like, I'm not thinking about, like, cause and effect enough.
Gotcha.
Like, you'll see it. I'm just... Okay. Come
What's
here,
your
buddy.
first time playing through it?
This is, in fact, my first time playing through it. Like, I played, like, the first level on my own, and I said to myself, like, oh god, I gotta stream this game. This is too awesome of a game to not share with people.
You really quickly took that guy out. It almost looked like your plan.
No.
Oh. Lunatic wanted to express awe, but the emoticon that he used just on YouTube makes it look like he's crying instead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you always gotta hate that when you have, like, an emoticon that you want to use, and then, like, the specific platform that you're on has, like, a weird one. Like, my most hated emoticon is like the kitty face for Skype. Like, it's just literally a cat. It's like, no. Like, licking its paw? That's not what I want to express. That's not what I want to express at all. I don't want to be, smug.
Right. Yeah, the Skype emoticons are very weird. A friend of mine, I didn't even realize what was happening for the longest time because I had the automatic emoticons on. And he kept putting up, like, the one where it's, like, guy raising his hands, like, you know, /0/. And apparently that's dancing on Skype. Why is it dancing? I have no clue.
I guess. No, I did not have enough gold to save him. Not that it matters, I guess. Oh well.
Cynic wants YouTube to implement custom emotes.
Yeah, YouTube. I mean, like, YouTube needs to do a lot if they actually want to compete with Twitch.
Right.
Like, one of the features that I actually, like, most want is for YouTube to start saving, like, chat for, like, streams and, like, archives and stuff. Because Twitch does that. They actually have it to where they save the chat. So, like, if you want to, like, rewatch an archive and, like, see what people are saying at the time that the streamer's talking, you can. And the streamer doesn't have to have the stream chat, like, on their screen.
Okay.
Which really helps.
Does this game allow you to redo levels?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, believe me, like, this game is very, very much about, like, completionism, and, like, there's even, like, a speedrun mode. There's even, like, the selfish speedrun mode, which I'd imagine is
speedrun.
All about, like, not caring about your fellow custodians and just, like, completing the level. And then there's probably, like, save everybody speedrun mode, and it's got global leaderboards, so you can see, like, who is doing the best in, like, a level, and, like, the overall best speedrun.
It's anytime versus 100%, yeah.
So we got rooms here off to the side where we gotta just survive, keep ourselves alive.
Zio said Super Meat Portal 2.
It basically is, yeah. Well, kind of. Actually, you know what? Yeah, it totally is, because you've got the paint from Portal 2, and then you've got the mechanics and, like, general flow from Super Meat Boy. When I first saw it, I was kind of thinking, like, Super Mario Sunshine 2D myself, kind of. That's probably a bad idea, because, like, Portal 2 more fits the stereotype, because obviously Portal 2 actually had, like, goo that did different things, whereas the goo in Super Mario Sunshine only, like, stopped you.
Right. They don't really have, like, the fundamental element of Portal there.
With portals?
Yeah.
Yes, but they do have the goo that does different stuff. Like, it makes you bounce, and it makes you go fast, and... Well, I haven't seen one that makes you go fast yet, but I have no doubt that it probably exists.
It must happen eventually. Did you ever see or play the game Mag Runner?
Mag Runner, I can't say that I have. What was it like?
It was a game that was trying to capitalize on the success of Portal 2's mechanic of, like, two colors operating one thing. Like, I don't know how to say it, but basically instead of using portals, they used the positive and negative of magnetism, and so you would magnetize objects to make your way through rooms.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was actually fairly fun, and the puzzles were complex. They actually got so complex that I gave up at one point. But
was it like a well-reviewed game, or was it like a diamond in the rough, or did it get like poor reviews?
Let's see. It's got very positive on Steam. It actually only has 190 reviews, so it looks like it's a little under.
Oh, it is actually on Steam?
Steam. Yes, it is.
What's the, is it a first-person thing, or is it...
Yeah, it is first-person puzzle platformer.
Oh, interesting.
The story is silly. The story is a little silly. But besides that, like, the gameplay mechanic is fun.
You know, there's actually not enough games that are like that. First-person platformers.
Right.
Very, very
Puzzle
few of
platformer,
those.
Yeah, Mag Runner is definitely born out of like that love from Portal, as far as I can
Did
tell.
you ever see that game that was literally like Paint as a platformer?
Yes, I did.
That was like a tech demo. I wonder if they ever made like a full game out of that.
I don't know, but I saw a speed run of it. Whether it was a tech demo or a full game, I'm not sure. I think the guy said in the speed run, but I can't recall off the top of my head. Can't even recall the name of the guy who did the speed run.
It was a very nifty looking game. Kind of reminded me of how like Sonic Generations was. You were bringing like paint to the world, and it was all grayscale before you came.
Hmm.
Definitely keep me updated on anything that happens in the chat, because
Yeah, I will. I will.
with a game like
Zeus.
this, I cannot like look away from the screen.
Zio's just confirming that the reason he said Portal 2 is because of the whole gels being in Portal 2.
Gotcha.
And that's where we're at, chat-wise. And I'm just watching you killing dudes.
Awesome.
Killing dudes left and right.
Killing dudes left and right.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Didn't shoot him before I got to him. Alright. Just kind of taking my time here, just not going like too fast. Like, I don't really care about like the speedrun aspect of the game right now. I just want to have as few deaths as possible.
Alright. Let me know when you get to a hard part.
I think it's gonna be a while before we get to a hard part. This doesn't like Super Meat Boy. It was basically like World 2 or 3 where things started getting tough, and we're only on the 4th or 5th level, I think, right now. Something like that.
I was hoping you'd get to a hard part so I could tell you a long and complex story with a lot of people to remember.
You jerk.
I know, I'm being mean this stream.
Can I?
Let me,
How do I... Huh. Interesting. How do I save the scientist?
What are those, like, balls of tentacles with green goo around them?
For all intents and purposes, they're just spikes.
Okay.
But I do agree that they look way weird.
I'm just curious if it's part of the story, like, this evil scientist invented them, and now they're just hanging out everywhere. Oh man, look at this complex thing you're doing. Oh, I mean, look at this part of the game that you're doing that looks very cool.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't kill the scientist. Okay, I almost forgot the scientist. Well, didn't forget him, but I almost missed him. Okay, that was fun.
Oh, dude, murder those things. Do it. Do it.
They're all squashed.
Yes!
I just barely don't get enough to free the last custodian.
Hmm.
Damn it.
I like that in your effort to escape the place, you keep up your custodial duties.
Just washing everything off.
I gotta get out of here, but if I don't do my job, I won't get my paycheck.
I mean, like, he's trying to kill me and everybody who I love, but he's still my boss.
Yeah.
Guy's gotta do what a guy's gotta do.
Cynic feels bad for the last guy locked in the cage.
Oh, he's just there forever. Stuck.
That is a very good point. Sid's like, yeah, he's like so excited to see you. He's gonna get out, and then you're like, nope, can't get you out.
Sorry, bud.
Walk away
Gotta go on.
Wait, what? No.
I don't have enough currency to get to you. I'm sorry.
Dude,
I'm not rich enough.
If one of my coworkers walked away from me like that, I'd be like, "You go get a fucking hacksaw and figure it out."
Totally. It's like, you gotta figure shit out, yo. You're not just leaving me here to die. I want more mechanics. Like, they've been doing a good job of just, like, introducing mechanics as we go along. But, like, I'm already, like, I want more. I'm having fun with the yellow bouncy stuff. That's the level that we're in right now.
Yeah. Yellow stuff looks fun. Yellow bounce.
Yellow bounce.
Man, look at you zipping along there. It almost created a lightning bolt. That was exciting.
God. This is slightly hard to control. Oh god! We're okay, we're fine. These tentacles are no big deal, no big issue. I was very scared of what this hacksaw was doing. I didn't know if it was going to go up or down or stay where it was. Okay. Okay. I'm keeping an eye out for scientists. I kind of want to get, like, everybody this time. Everybody must be saved.
Save everyone. No souls left behind.
I will say that, like, these extra, like, monster zones are, like, pretty easy thus far. Like, it's pretty easy because, like, your weapon is, like, so powerful since it's, like, a one-hit kill against everything. And you just aim it, like, everywhere and you have infinite ammo, so it's, like, it's pretty easy to make sure that you stay alive. And against,
That's
like,
good,
a mob. But it'll probably get harder later on. I'm wondering what the difficulty curve is going to be like this game. Like, is it going to be like Super Meat Boy where things suddenly get, like, really, really tough? Or is it just going to be, like, gradual? Is it going to be like a Japanese ROM hack where things are just hunky-dory for so long and then just all of a sudden you come against, like, an impossible wall of difficulty? I shot you! Fuck you! Oh god.
Oh, I gotta think of some questions for chat. Damn.
Jesus. Okay. Hey, chat, what movies have you seen recently?
Yeah, tell us about that.
Because I saw Lego Batman, and I only partially liked it.
And I haven't seen it. But Barch did, as he said.
Like I said to the Whip, I love the animation of it, but, like, the story, I just did not feel was, like, as good as, like, the original Lego movie was.
Yeah, that was really incredible. Hard to, I'm sure it's hard to live up to it.
Like, the original is going to be, like, a classic, honestly. And it feels like they're going to lose focus as they go on. Like, the next Lego movie that's come out, I don't know if anybody has seen the previews for it. We saw one during the previews for Lego Batman, but it was for Ninjago. Like, it's like this very
really?
ninja-themed kind of Lego movie.
That, based off the series that Lego put out.
Yes, based off this... Oh, I did not see that Saw. No! Oh, okay. I can do it again.
Cynic says they watched Logan this past week.
Oh yeah, Logan. I don't really care for anything X-Men at this point. Like, I actually find, like, the X-Men storylines fairly, dull. Like, granted, I have not been keeping up with, like, the recent stuff, but I watched X-Men 3, and, like, that was enough for me. Probably because that was actually a rather terrible movie, but, you know.
Yeah, I was never into X-Men myself. My parents went to see Logan, and I did not. I actively chose not to. But was it good, Cynic?
Yeah, how was it?
Vote now if it was good.
I hear that it is the last movie that Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman are going to be doing in X-Men.
Cynic wasn't super interested, but was glad they saw it. Better than she thought it would be.
Glowing review. Glowing review.
TJ Harriet says, my little sister, who's 6, is a huge Ninjago fan. Ninjago? I don't know. And she's hyping. Ninjago, and she's hype as fuck for the movie.
You know what? As long as the kids are excited for the movie, then that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's what matters. I'm sure the Batman movie did excellent because of that.
God. Like, I just don't have... I was so hyped for Lego Batman. Maybe I just overhyped it for myself. Because I saw what the cast list was, and I saw, like, it was another Lego movie, and I loved the first Lego movie, so I was like, I'm gonna love this one. It's gonna be the best movie ever. It's like, ways to ruin your movie for 1,000. Give me that, Trebek.
Harriet, that's 7 out of 10 for the Batman movie, I'm guessing.
We're gonna save them this time, Whip! We're gonna save him!
I believe you. I can't wait to see it.
Woohoo!
Did you do it?
Yes, I did. We got some nice little victory music playing. Fuck yeah. We saved everybody. We can go home happy. Except for the guys that we didn't save last level. But who cares about them?
They don't count. They don't count as long as I can't count them. Cynic. Okay, so Cynic added that it was the best superhero movie in a long time.
That... what?
Okay, Harriet says Logan got 7 out of 10. Yeah, I don't know. Me personally, I was just never a big fan of, like, X-Men. And I've also never been a big fan of superheroes to begin with, so I am biased. I can't really comment.
I think there's probably a better superhero movie than the new X-Men movie. I'm gonna say that much.
Well, this in a long time, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, true, in a long time. Fair enough. Like, most recent, like... I even saw, like, Captain America Civil War, and it was, like, okay, but it's, like... Marvel movies are kind of starting to drag for me a little bit. Just a little bit. Just because, like, they kind of have the same formula every time. Like, Civil War is trying to spice it up, but it wasn't enough spice for me. I don't know.
Dude, do you know how much I don't care for, like, the Captain America movies?
Oh, God. Captain America
like, it's not even like a review thing or anything, or it's not like a distaste for them, it's just a disinterest. Like, I fell asleep during the second one.
Interesting.
Yeah, in the theater, with those loud fucking speakers. I fell the fuck asleep.
That is not good. Not good
No.
at all.
It's
Like, I
not.
honestly think that, like, granted, I'm gonna tell you, like, maybe I'm just a DC fanboy, because, like, I'm so looking forward to everything that DC's doing, and whereas, like, everybody else is like, DC sucks right now. Like, people hate DC so much in everything that they do. And I'm just like, no, I'm looking forward to it. Like, my most anticipated movie right now is Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Wonder Woman looks like it's gonna be awesome and stupid and fun and, like, anime.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Just how stupid, like, the plot is, okay? It's... Wonder Woman, the upcoming movie, can be summed up in this sentence. Let us put Wonder Woman in World War II.
Okay.
Like, they've shown her, like, blocking, like, gunfire from, like... like, machine gun nests and whatnot with, like, her gauntlets and whatever, and it's like, okay, I'm into it. Just
That
because...
sounds pretty cool.
Like, when it comes to anime, like, my favorite anime scenes are always those ones that are, like, over-the-top awesome to the point of being stupid.
Gotcha.
Like, I don't know how many people have seen, like, Hellsing Ultimate, but my favorite scene from Hellsing Ultimate is when, like, Ceres is against, like, the blimp and just firing, like, rockets at it.
Mm.
Like, it is the most over-the-top, silly scene in the entire anime, and I love it to bits.
Yeah, over-the-top stuff is really awesome. It's just so enjoyable. Everybody's talking about movies in the chat. Harriet says Batman vs. Superman made him tired and sad.
I was okay with it. I could understand why people didn't like it, just because, like, that was a very dour kind of tone. But I'm kind of into that, so... Like, it's basically like, if you like dark, over-the-top movies, then you go with DC. If you like happy-go-lucky over-the-top movies, you go with Marvel right now. That's kind of what it's turned into.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh, did you say Wonder Woman in World War II? Apparently Harriet's correcting you and saying World War One.
Whoa, World War One, of course.
The Great War. The war to end all wars that did not end all wars.
Yes. This is unfortunately true.
Saw that death.
If the camera wasn't going fast enough, man. I couldn't see that the ceiling had the freaking tentacles on it.
That was really funny.
I like how the custodians, when they get saved, they're like, "Woo!" as they jetpack out. They're so happy to be freed and away from this awful, awful place.
Alright, everybody, I got a question for you based off the game. What superpower would you rather have? The ability to jump really high or the ability to walk on walls and any surface at any angle?
Ooh, interesting. Do you want to be Luigi, or... Do
Or
you want
someone.
to be Cat Mario?
Let us know. Luigi or Cat Mario? Who's hotter?
Okay, let me tell you, Luigi, okay? I will not condone any argument. No argument shall be heard. You cannot deny in your heart that Luigi
That
is the
swag.
hotter of the two.
That green swag?
That green swag.
Alright, here it says second. They would rather the ability to
Walk on walls.
walk on. Yeah, because they like their bones. Ah, yes, your bones just might shatter if you jump super high. Well, I don't know, for the situation, let's say that
That's
you
a
get the
hard one to
magic of no
survive.
broken bones. But yeah, well, yeah, Cynic, you're right, walking on walls would be more practical.
Something I haven't noticed until now that makes this game excellent, and like all games like this should have, very, very quick restart times. Like, the screen fades, and then you're just back into the game immediately after you die. Super Meat Boy did that well. This game actually, I think, has a quicker restart time than Super Meat Boy, and Super Meat Boy was already doing it well.
Bob says it depends on how high you can jump.
Damn it.
That's a good point. Bob.
Bob
yeah,
Hoskins,
it's true.
the guy who played Mario in the Super Mario show. I
Why
think
not?
walking on walls would be more practical. Maybe, depending on if you're like out and about or if you're in buildings more often.
Harriet, I've been imagining jumping high, so let's go with that. Let's say you can jump as high as the Empire State Building. Let's make it ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. I would rather have that than have have no consequences. Like, let's just take out physics
and
from
no
the argument.
consequences. Yeah. If you want to jump far, you'll have to angle yourself. That's how it'll have to work.
Oh, 700 on the dot. Fuck yes. Let's do this. Let's save this guy. We saved everybody again. Thank
Sweet.
you. Wham bam. Thank you, ma'am.
You're getting good, Bart. You're an expert now.
I'm an expert saver. I'm a hero.
You could be speedrunning Splasher by tomorrow.
Oh god. I probably won't even try. There's probably somebody who streams this game every single day and they just speedrun it. You know, ever since I Am Bread, I have not found a game that I've wanted to speedrun.
You've never
Especially
found a
since
game you
maybe
wanted
I
to speedrun?
had such a horrible experience with I Am Bread and everything that happened.
Yeah. Because they changed stuff. And
they changed
all that.
stuff. They got rid of the leaderboard. Nothing that I did ever mattered for that game. It's just
Right.
my speedruns didn't even get that many views in the grand scheme of things.
do you still have that video of you speedrunning I Am Bread, the first level of I Am Bread online?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Barch has a ridiculous time on the first level of
Oh yeah,
I Am
11
Bread.
seconds.
Yeah, which is that's not possible.
I mean, like, granted, it was due to, like, a glitch, but, like, that glitch was, like, really hard to control, so, like, it's still impressive. Like, I was racing, like, another speedrunner, and, like, when I got that time, he was just like, no, I'm not gonna be able to beat that, you got it, good job.
So good, dude.
Like, we were, like, going back and forth, and, like, finally, I just figured out, like, the absolute fastest time that you could do the first level of Super Meat Boy.
Dude,
But
folks
then
are
they
getting
fixed
really...
everything. They got rid of every single thing in that game that made it fun.
That's too bad. Yeah, I can see that being very frustrating. Like getting rid of the glitches. Why would you get rid of glitches in a game called I Am Bread? Doesn't that only add to how fun and ridiculous it is?
Like, the physics are all, like, weighty now, and you can't fly, you can't...
Oh man, that sucks. Next thing you know, you're not going to be able to be bread.
Oh, fuck. Okay, it didn't matter, I got the checkpoint right then. This is kind of cool, I love levels like this. Just having to worry about, like, a timer. Like, having to worry about something that's coming after you. Oh god, damn it.
Dude, everybody is getting super into the wall jumping, or jumping versus wall climbing conversation.
You have started a war, Whip. Good job. The
Dude,
war
it's
of
the
high
biggest
jumpers
problem.
versus wall jumpers. No!
Oh man.
Let's go. Oh god.
Yeah, this is starting to look tough now.
I did it for the vine! Damn it. Damn it. I'm gonna have to actually start concentrating. What do you know? Fuck.
Metroid escape level, says Zio.
Alright, let's do this. No, keep on running. Okay, I already got that, that's good. That just stays God, I'm happy. This game is very forgiving in some ways with its mechanics.
Well, that's good to hear.
I haven't even seen the wall. I don't even know if it's still coming after me. Maybe it's not. That's kind of fun to imagine.
You're in the clear.
I'm probably not. Oh god, no! Okay, I can confirm that it is in fact still coming.
Alright.
Gotta do that. Gotta get this. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom.
Get that boom, boom, boom. Oh, wow. You died. I saw the moment where you confirmed it.
This is fun.
Yeah, man.
This is just pure fun. I love this.
The traps and puzzles are also starting to look a little more like Super Meat Boy now.
Oh my god, I can't believe I survived that! Oh hey, we get a new power! We got red ink now!
Oh yeah, Bob, that's a very good point. The feeling you get in your gut when you're like falling a massive distance. That probably wouldn't be fun for the tall jump. Oh wow, how'd you survive that?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Oh man, this game is gonna get incredibly difficult.
Press B. Do it, you loser.
Come on, how do I... Oh, I think I know what it's telling me I gotta do. No? Oh, wait. It's telling me that... It's trying to teach me that I can go on the ceiling. No! Fuck you! Oh my god. I am sucking at this tutorial. Okay.
Dude, sucking at a tutorial is a bad place to suck. This game might not be for you, man. I don't know if you'll ever fulfill your dreams of speedrunning this.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No, oh shit. How? Huh. I'm
Why,
actually having to think here.
Why don't you spray with water and then just hang? Oh wait, never mind. I didn't understand. Or oh, never mind.
Like, how did I even? Huh.
Can you spray the water directly below you when you're standing on the grate?
Yes.
Can you do any angle?
Basically, anything except around, like corners.
Okay.
Oh, I think I almost had it. Like, I think I have to, like, jump and then... No, I can't... This is really tough right about now. Especially since I can't hold on to, like, that platform over there.
Can you get on the, Oh, you can't put the, the purple stuff means you can't go on it with sticky stuff or whatever?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, damn. That was close.
Oh, damn it!
It looks like you have enough time if you just keep spraying the, once you get it open enough, if you just start booking it while spraying the red goop, you should be able to get
I've almost got it. This is weird how tough this is. Wait, whoa. Am I an idiot? Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Oh, you are?
Yes. You can spray the freaking saws with the red goop as well as the water.
Oh. That's funny.
God damn it. Crisis goddamn averted.
Great. It would have been really impressive if you, excuse me, kept trying to do it that way.
Yes, true. The challenge. Our own personal challenge.
Hey, I got a question for you. When you spray at the fans, does it do any bit of bending to the paint to make it target in time, or target?
I don't think
the
so.
fan?
Like, you can be, like, really, really precise with, like, controller and probably mouse. So, like, you don't really need, like, any, like, aim help.
Okay.
I think so, anyway. I'll check.
Lunatic was just about to ask if you could just use the paint instead of the water.
So everybody just starts making fun of me.
Yep.
Just because I didn't understand mechanic in the game that it never told me.
No, I'll never live it down.
I got you, buddy! You're free! I'm free! Free falling! Alright. This is cool though. This is very, very cool. I can create my own wall sticky as I go along the wall.
Dude, you spelled splash.
Yeah, but now we gotta put an exclamation point on it. Which we can actually do, because we got 700 points. Fuck yeah!
Nate is here.
Nate! Hey, old Nate! On the stream, bud! We're playing some
Everybody get
Splash.
excited. Our boys in the house. Whoop whoop. Whoop whoop. I'm trying to keep the energy up, but I'm tired from the work today.
That's totally fine, yo.
Oh man, are you gonna fill the meter? Did you do it?
Yes, I did. You know it. You know I gotta save all my fellow man.
Oh, Barch, are you there?
What's up? Nate? Whip? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, the stream is loading at the moment. Let me refresh.
I think that's on your end. I'm not dropping any frames.
Yep. Alright, yeah, it's good. It's good. My bad. It's all good. Nate stopped playing Pokemon and made popcorn. Good for Nate.
Good for you, Nate. I've been having some good times with popcorn lately, especially since I've learned not to burn it.
You learned not to burn it?
Yes, because I kept on burning it.
How do you make popcorn? Do you usually microwave it, or
Just
do you
microwave.
use? Okay.
Just buy
You don't
like
use the
pre-made
popcorn setting?
popcorn. I got like a butter that I put on it that you can buy in store, like specifically like popcorn butter.
Is it Orville Redenbacher butter oil?
No, it's like this weird brand. It's got like emojis on it.
That's interesting. Cutesy.
Aw.
What's everybody's favorite flavor of popcorn now that we're on the subject of popcorn?
Oh, fuck. Come on. Just gotta time this right. And also not get hit myself.
Personally, I've always enjoyed a traditional popcorn, but if we're going to get exotic, adding
That's how you do
garlic
it.
to it can be fun. Or cheese.
Really gotta think outside the box. This game is actually making me think now. Damn it.
White cheddar popcorn is quite good. Me, you thinking about me while I'm talking about popcorn?
Ah, damn it. Popcorn is the best thing ever. I don't know about that. I mean, like, garlic bread. Let's just talk about
Oh,
garlic
good
bread for a
idea there.
second.
Garlic bread is pretty great, yeah. Yeah, I really like popcorn, but the problem with it is that it's corn.
I mean, like, I hate corn, but popcorn is great, so...
Yeah, of corn, but I love popcorn, but corn's just got a lot of bad properties to it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's tough on soil. It doesn't have a lot of nutritional value. It does have some. I forget exactly what it provides for the body, but yeah, I believe it really
Oh my
is
God.
tough on the soil because it uses a lot of like nitrates and things like that.
I do actually
Bob's-
get points for killing these guys, too, so I gotta kill all of them if I want to save all of the scientists. Well, all the custodians.
Let's see, Nate loves cheddar corn.
Oh, God. There we go.
Cynic enjoys your traditional butter popcorn. I love it too.
Butter popcorn is great.
Same with Lunatic. And Bob likes garlic bread.
Like-
that is not a popcorn, but we did mention garlic bread. So
At the, at movie theaters, you know, like, they give you, like, buttered popcorn, but then they've also got, like, extra
yeah,
that you can put on, and I put on extra. You bet your ass I put on extra.
extra. Wait, is extra like a seasoning or something, or are you saying like?
No, just extra
Oh,
butter.
you say extra butter. I get what you're saying now. Wow, I should not have been confused by that, and yet I was. Yeah. So, Bob, you said, boy, oh boy, do I like garlic bread. I have a question for you. Is your name short for boy, oh boy?
Oh, I get. Ah, fuck. This guy's hard to save.
Or are you just a regular Bob?
Hope you're worth it, buddy. Oh god, oh god.
Hope you get out there and make something of yourself. Pick a better job than janitor next time.
Oh, come on. Run right, you stupid piece of crap! Everything in this level hates me right now. God damn it! I'm screwing up like simple shit at this point.
Bob has asked me to cease and desist.
Cease and desist?
Yeah.
Why? What'd you say?
Because I wanted to know if his name was short for boy oh boy. Is your name short for Blasto Butter?
Presto Blasto! Oh, God. Fuck these bulls.
This is a nickname, huh? For Robert. What was that? There are some nicknames for people where like it's a traditional nickname for that name, but it doesn't sound like that name. I forget what that is.
Dick and Richard?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
It's definitely weird. I've heard it explained, and I don't remember the explanation.
Sorry, Bob. I will leave you alone. For the time being.
Go and nag you later on. We got our nag quota that we gotta get rid of. That we gotta keep on top of.
Right. Nate's on it now. Beautiful old bones.
Okay, there we go. Thank God. That was the first guy. I always keep on thinking that these saws are gonna kill me. They actually don't kill you. The ones that you, like, throw water or paint at.
Oh, yeah.
Because they look dangerous. But they aren't. Just making sure I got all the gold paint there.
Yeah, they do have a nefarious look about them. I'm very happy about it, Bob. Sorry. Apologizing while, like, happy about it.
Doesn't sound like an apology at all. Alright.
You're right.
Then again, that's the whip way. The whip whap way.
No. I want to be nice to people. Bob, you have lovely hair. I've never seen it, but I'm sure it's good.
I got this. I got this in the bag. Usually it was just the beginning of the level that was actually pretty hard. Everything else is kind of okay. Okay, this, just as I say that...
Why'd you have to say it? You're foolish.
So foolish. So young and dumb. That was stupid. So stupid. I'm referencing somebody and nobody's gonna get it. I'll be really happy if somebody gets it, but it's not really required because it's a silly reference to reference, and it's barely a reference, and it's not really a popular thing, and it's like, fucking... Why do I do the things that I do, Whip?
Why'd you get so sad about it?
Because, like, I try and, like, not reference stuff too much. Because, like, it's like,
You want the original?
like, you understood my reference. Haha, and then we will both laugh. And it's like, fucking... Why do I like trying to make, like, referential humor work?
Dude, it's like 98% of comedy these days. Or
Yeah, I guess.
Or some large percent. Like, the Game Grumps really do thrive off of talking about other things.
The way to, like, calm myself is to say that, like, the genie was extremely referential, and people loved that shit. Granted, you didn't have to know the references to find the genie fun, because it was just funny voices.
Hmm. Wait, what was it again?
Genie from Aladdin, the Disney movie.
Oh, yes.
Because he was... Robin Williams was always doing, like, impressions and whatnot.
Gotcha. Yeah, sorry, I tuned out bad because I was looking at the chat. Yes, Genie was great. Genie was hilarious. And Robin Williams himself is hilarious. In fact, Robin Williams in that movie really was just Robin Williams.
Oh, yeah. I've probably told you, but I might as well, like, bring it up, did you ever hear about like the disagreements between Robin Williams and like Disney over that movie?
I did not.
So,
What was that?
Robin Williams took like a very, very small paycheck when it came to Aladdin because he just wanted to do it. And like, for him doing that and for him being in the movie, his only like agreement with Disney was for him to not be sold as like a voice for merchandise. Like he had very specific things laid out, like don't make me the biggest character on the cover, don't use my voice for like action figures. And if you look at the VHS cover for Aladdin, Genie is the biggest character.
He's huge. It's like, look, we got Robin Williams.
It is specifically why he did not do the second movie, and they had to get somebody else to do Genie. And then they gave him a Picasso, so he came back for the third movie. And also, like, maybe the executive that decided on all that stuff got fired.
Right. So Zio says, it's okay, Borch. 85% of my references fly over people's heads. And Nate says, nobody gets Maiku's references, which is true.
God, nobody gets Maiku's references.
Yeah.
We're all such different people, so like, it's interesting. It's interesting to think about. Like, I've often thought that, like, I know exactly what I want to do for, like, references when it comes to, like, video game design. Because that I feel like I can really, like, think about and know, like, what's going to work and what's not. Because as long as it works without you knowing the reference, then it's totally fine. But, like, when it comes to, like, voicing comedy, like, improv, like, streaming is... kind of an achievement called I Will Always Love You, and I think I got that because I saved the guy and then immediately died right afterwards.
Awesome. Yeah, streaming is a lot of improv.
Oh yeah.
Those guys like Joel and Vinny. Is it Vinny on Vinesauce?
Mm-hmm. Vinny Vinesauce and Joel.
Yeah, Vinny at least often pauses when he's streaming. I think to think about what he's going to be saying.
Oh yeah, very, very much thinks about what he's going to say. Like gets in kind of like a brain fart for a second. I do too, for sure. Like there's times where I'll just stop playing so I can understand like what's all going on. Yeah.
Bob says we now return to Bad Boys 2: Return of Jafar.
How many people watched the third Aladdin movie, by the way? How many people have seen that? Because that's actually a pretty decent movie.
What happens in that one?
So that is Aladdin and the Prince of Thieves, I think it's called. And he literally finds out that his father is alive. And he is the
Thieves, yeah.
He is the captain, or like the head guy of like the 40 Thieves.
Yeah. I remember that. I did actually see that, but it's been so long I hardly remember how it goes.
The greatest part of that movie is definitely the genie being back and Robin Williams having all kinds of funny little bits. And my favorite bit is when he just goes up and like tickles like the turtle island. Good go! Just to make it like move or whatever.
That's funny.
And it's just this gigantic turtle island. That's, like, imposing as all hell.
Zio didn't realize there was more than one Aladdin.
Oh, God. The second one, I have never seen. I should watch it because I hear that it's kind of iffy, obviously being without Robin Williams and whatnot.
Yeah, gosh, I'm not sure. I don't even know what ones I've seen. I think I've seen all of the Lion Kings, but I'm not... I hardly remember it.
So, my sister, who, you know, like, had, like, periods where she would watch movies, like, over and over again. Lion King was a big one, where we just kept on watching Lion King 1, 2, and 1.5 over and over again and again.
Oh, really?
And again. I have those movies memorized to a T.
That's really good. Dude, So, in my French class in high school, our French teacher absolutely loved Lion King, and whenever he didn't have a lesson for us, he would just play Lion King in French for us.
Lion
So
King
I've
in
seen it.
German is very enjoyable. Like I've seen like the Be Prepared song in German. It's awesome.
Oh
Considering
yeah.
that that song has like Hitler references all throughout it. When you get to hear it in German, it's like, yes, yes, this fits so much.
They're aware. Somebody wants to know if anybody here speaks Spanish.
I do not, in fact, I took Spanish class in middle school. I only remember like a few words.
I think that's what they're asking. I don't know what Alguen is.
I am definitely a monolingual person, and I do not exactly like it, but also like I kind of blame my high school for that one because we could only take Spanish and French, and I didn't want to learn either of those. Like I could not envision myself like needing those ever.
Needing German or French.
Like I'm a huge weeb, so like I want to learn like Japanese. Because like I read a bunch of stuff, I watch a bunch of shows that are that come out in Japanese first. So it's like, yeah, I'll use that. That is like a skill that I would love to have. Fuck.
I love to have fuck. Good line. I'd love to have fuck too.
That is Game Grump's favorite joke right now is, do you want some fuck?
Is it really?
Yes, they have been quoting it for a few Kirby episodes now. God, Game Grumps. They get very, 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 like, attached to, like, certain jokes. Dang it, I thought I did that right. Like, I'm gonna pre... God, they had that fucking joke in, like, so many episodes. Oh, get on my nerves.
I think I remember that.
He died. That custodian definitely died.
Let's see. Zio took French in high school. Bob's currently in French. And Zio knows... Zio took French in high school, and all he knows now is swears from Raukau. What swears do you know, Zio? Do you know merde? Write all the swears you know in French. Let's alienate our French audience.
Unless, of course, they're teenagers, then it's totally fine.
Right, yeah, then they love it.
I'm not even a teenager anymore, and I still swear, so it's like... Might just be like the younger generation is completely fine with swears. Doesn't even have to do with like age. Just has to do when you were born. Well, that's an interesting one.
Cynic, that is the way to do a language course.
Okay.
Barely know anything and then pass with an A.
Oh, this one's devious. They're getting more devious with like the custodian traps.
Dude, the lasers are getting wild, that's for sure. Although I see they inform you where they're going to be.
Yeah, oh, hey, yeah, they even have them along the walls. Oh my god, that's such good game design. Holy shit, that is awesome.
It's also a good factory design. It's very important to let your employees know where they're going to die.
Damn it.
Seriously.
Gotta know when you're safe, yo. Gotta know when things are dangerous.
It is true. Yeah, it is very important. If the equipment at my company didn't inform me that it would kill me when I touch it, which one piece will, actually, I would probably die. Because I touch all the equipment.
You gotta worry about electricity a lot, don't you?
Yes, I do have to worry about electricity. Not as much as you might think, because the way they handle circuits in buildings these days is a lot better than they might once have. And how how electricity is managed in the equipment is much better. But I do have to be concerned about whether I'm going to blow a circuit if the equipment I'm plugging in is going to be too high of wattage, stuff like that.
Fair enough. Cool stuff. I might have to show you later on a subreddit that I quite like called OSHA. OSHA, which is like the like safety freaking association or whatever. But
yeah.
The actual subreddit is all about showing people doing like extremely stupid shit. Like standing on like ladders like sideways and whatnot. It is the best.
I've done that. I've gone all the way on top of a ladder before. Still on top of it.
That's the scary stuff when you're on like the top step of like a ladder or a step ladder.
Oh yeah, dude, at a job I had recently, I had to be at the very top of like a 10-foot ladder on top of a building on an extremely windy day.
Oh god.
We were in a tent, but it was horrifying. And I was putting up Lecos. I was putting up these like heavy, maybe like 30-pound Lecos, which are lights. Yeah. Oh, okay, Zio listed some curses. What we got? Merde Vachier.
Go on.
Batard. I'm imagining that's bastard.
That one's very close to bastard.
Yeah. Tabernacle. Sounds like tabernacle. Putain? Isn't that a food? Or...
I mean, like, poutine is
I'm
food.
thinking poutine. Yeah, poutine, right, yeah. And
poutine sounds slightly different, but very close. Oh god! I did not pay attention to the walls. I was not safe anywhere.
Zio, do letters legitimately scare you? You didn't do the speaking portion, Zach? That's interesting. Did you not have to do a conversation with your professor or teacher? For my final, I had to have a recorded conversation with my
Everything
teacher.
in my Spanish class was like written. Like we never did like the conversation stuff that other people did, which is probably why I barely remember any of that course because it was so awful in how it taught you.
Okay. Yeah, that's a trouble. I mean, if you really want to learn a language, you have to be speaking it regularly. And so not having that in a course is unfortunately bad for the course. But it's really challenging to learn a language. Like, you have to, if you want to learn a language, I feel you have to go into it wanting it. And most people in high school, I'm sure, don't have that interest.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, back on the topic of like Disney movies that people haven't seen, like, I'd imagine that a lot of Disney sequels people have not seen because a lot of them were direct-to-video.
Yeah, they do not get the same press or the same release. Like, what are some others that have had that?
Cinderella had a lot of sequels. It had a sequel and a trequel.
Did it really? I had no idea.
Yes, I'm telling you. Like a Mermaid.
How many?
There was 3 Cinderella movies, as far as I know.
I remember. I do remember the Little Mermaid having sequels, though. I thought the second one was actually in theaters.
I don't think it was. Could be wrong.
It wasn't? Damn. Hold on, I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna search that.
And like the animation is done by a completely different like studio and like a worse studio that does not take like any of the time that like the direct like Disney animation takes. So it's like slightly awful. Like you can find screen caps of people showing like the difference between like even stuff like how Carpet is animated, and it's like God, it is night and day. Oh, and then there was the Beauty and the Beast. Like, people show what his expressions are. Oh, damn it, I'm not going fast enough.
I may have seen that. Oh, you were right. It is direct-to-video.
Because, I mean, like, Cinderella, people just know, like, the original story, and then everything else was just them creating fan fiction.
Yeah, Cynic had no idea there were 3 Cinderella movies. This is amazing. That's unbelievable to me. You gotta get a good rhythm with that part you keep tying on.
Yeah, for sure. Lasers have definitely gotten very, very scary at this point.
Dude, the only 2 things I remember about The Little Mermaid 2 was that, of course, it was about her daughter Melody. or I think that's how you say it. And I remember like the evil new octopus woman.
Was a hot lady instead.
I guess, yeah. And then like there was at one point when she had more or less won, like she got to the point where her whole scheme had come through. She said something along the lines of, "I've done it, yes, and nobody with fins, specifically fins, can defeat me." And like Melody looks down at her legs and she's like, "Awesome, I got this." And then she defeats her.
It's pretty good, pretty cheesy. I actually remembered liking the second Little Mermaid movie to a certain degree. Like, that one was decent. And obviously, like, even though Lion King 2 wasn't as good as the first one, I still liked it.
Okay.
Like, all of the Lion King movies are good. I'm just gonna tell you that straight out. Like, they're not like the classics that the first one is, but they're good on their own terms. Because I consider, like, the first Lion King in the movie to be, like... How shall I say this? The perfect movie. Like, there is nothing wrong with it. Like, the pacing is completely perfect, the humor is completely perfect, it's got the best, like, set pieces.
Yeah, I remember it being a quality movie. Being well done. Did you see Lion King, what, 2.5, I think it was called?
No, 1.5.
1.5.
Because it was supposed to be the story of one told through Timon and Pumbaa's eyes.
Yes, I don't care what anyone says. I love that movie.
Yes, that movie is so good because it's just an entire, like, comedy relief movie. Which, for whatever reason, didn't work with Cars, but it works with Timon and Pumbaa.
Cars tried to do one like that?
Oh, God. Cars 2. It was the movie where Let's Make Mater the main character.
Oh.
And I don't know about you, but I don't like Larry the Cable Guy that much.
Yeah, I don't care for Larry the Cable Guy. I think his humor is dumb.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know why he always has to say, "Lord, I apologize." I guess that's the thing.
If you do it often enough, it starts to get probably pretty bad.
Yeah, like...
Like, you make the same mistake over and over again. You gotta work on that shit, yo.
Yeah, man. Like, I think it's hard for a stand-up comedian to have, like, what are those called? Like, not one-liners, but, catchphrases.
Right.
Like, how do you make that work as a stand-up comedian?
You don't. You come up with new goddamn material.
Exactly, yeah. And he says,
it's
"I'm
like
not too much of..."
I ripped my pants episode of SpongeBob SquarePants.
Right. Yes, it was literally about how you can't get away with that shit.
I watched an excellent video of that, by the way, the other day, about how SpongeBob predicted, like, meme culture.
Did it really?
And it was all about the I ripped my pants episode.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you repeat, like, a meme often enough, people will just, like, not like you, especially if you're, like, the origin of that one.
Right. Though, admittedly, that episode was a little bit more about how, not just over-repeating the joke, but not caring about, like, your well-being at the same time.
Or, like, what other
like,
people are
tricking
doing
people
at
for
the
joke.
time.
Yeah.
And not caring that, like, some people just will not have been at the original event. Like, that episode's brilliant, okay?
That's a good episode. That's good.
Old SpongeBob, man.
Yeah, man.
I have not watched new SpongeBob. I'm scared to.
It predicted memes, and you know what? That episode also predicted indie rock.
Shoegaze.
Yeah. Well, post-rock stuff. Nate says he's not too much of a fan of Disney, so he just barely knows anything about what we've been talking about.
I mean, like, a lot of people do not know what we're talking about. Like, a lot of the direct-to-sequel movies, like, people just don't even know exist. Just because they only see, like, the theater stuff.
Oh, Bob says, no one with fins could beat her because they didn't have legs to kick her ass. Ah, yes, clearly.
Like a past this fella.
Hercules was a good movie. Yeah.
Not like that.
Cindy, you didn't like the first Cars movie? Oh,
I like the first Cars movie. It's kind of interesting how people have a distaste for it.
yeah. I don't know. I didn't think much about it when I watched it, I admit. I just remember it being fun in various ways. They had an E.T. reference in it that was cute.
What? What was that?
When Mater jumps over the moon.
Oh, gotcha.
That was an E.T. reference.
That was
yeah.
the
And
E.T. reference. You don't get points for that shit.
it's true, yeah, and it's not. It wasn't even a well thought out one. It was just like, hey, look, you remember this scene, right? E.T., right? But yeah.
E.T. Because everybody loved E.T. except for me. How many people actually liked E.T.?
Yeah, everybody say if you liked E.T. I liked E.T. Why did you not like E.T.?
God, it just... I think I saw that movie, like, way too late. Because if you just go back and, like, watch it, you're just like... God, E.T. looks weird. Was he meant to be cute?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe.
Because I think it was meant to be cute, but, like, it just looks weird and, like,
Yeah, he's
Uncanny
gross
Valley, and, like, God.
Yeah, man. I'm sure I think that's what they were going for in Uncanny Valley, because, like, I think the whole idea was they would look like a creature kind of like us, but different, of course, because he's an alien.
Yeah, maybe.
Just like that awkward, like, sapien look of, but from a different, what do you call it? Evolutionary line.
The missing link.
Yeah. Although he really doesn't, like, by himself, he really doesn't look capable of moving around and accomplishing much.
Oh yeah.
He probably looks the way he does because he's got like the what do you call it, psychokinetic powers or something. Like if a species had any sort of sixth sense powers, they probably wouldn't need to develop.
Fuck.
It
Oh, he killed me! You bastard!
Uh-oh, someone's a bastard.
I had the red paint going, and then one of the new guys can shoot water at it. Like, I knew that they looked slightly different, I just didn't know what they did. I should have expected those. Oh my god, oh, fucking... He did it again.
Uh-oh. Oh man, washed you right off there.
God damn. It's a little bit more methodical than Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy definitely has, like, a flow to it. This, like, you can, like, take your time and feel like you're doing it, like, the way it was meant to be done.
Okay. Cynic doesn't remember if they liked E.T., but they watched it in 4th grade, and their teacher had to leave the room because it made her cry. It did get sad. I remember it being sad. Gosh, I want to rewatch E.T. now. And Nate's never seen it.
It's definitely
Bob
a
forgets
forgettable
everything
movie,
about
I'll tell you
E.T..
that much.
No way, dude. It's a classic. Even though I don't remember it.
Oh, I keep on
It's
thinking
incredible.
they're gonna go, like, opposite sides. Okay, I know what's going on now.
Dude, the whole kid's house, like, got entrenched in this whatever Secret Service was managing the alien, and it got entrenched in those those plastic sheets. They treated it like a contaminated zone because they didn't know what they were up against. Like, it's a threat, it's a risk, we gotta stop it. And then the kid's like, no, if you just spent the time to understand things about the alien, it would be okay.
Can't you just understand? Can't you just live and learn? Hanging on the edge of tomorrow?
Yep.
Be like Sonic. That's all.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, did
Being on the
you
edge of
see
glory.
that there was some new stuff shown off for Sonic today, Whip?
I did not. What was shown off?
Alright, so they went to this convention called SXSW, and they had some reveals to do.
South by Southwest, yeah.
Right. And basically they showed off very little, but it was
Thank
some
you,
neat
Bob.
stuff. First of all, they showed off that there is going to be a flying battery zone in Sonic Mania. Remixed.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
I was listening to the music. I wonder if the music is like remastered. Sounds very, very good, but it still sounds like the same like composition. So I think they just like redid it, but like fixed like the sounds so that they're like a lot fuller, which is very.
That's
cool.
awesome. Very cool. Yeah, sounds good. I'm very excited to hear that Flying Battery Zone is going to be in it.
Oh yeah, shit yeah, that was a fun zone. And then they announced that Sonic 2017 has an official title now. It's called Sonic Forces.
Shut up, Nate. Just because we like Sonic, you're making fun of us.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah. Nate's like, the rest of the stream is going to be about Sonic. You might be right.
I will, in fact, talk about Sonic for hours and hours.
What was the next thing you were saying? They showed off more stuff for.
So the Sonic 2017 has a title now. It's called Sonic Forces.
Sonic Forces. Okay. Is it because of all the different Sonics in it? Is a force of Sonics?
Maybe.
Sonic Force is measured in quantity of blue.
And the existence of the Sonic the Hedgehog gene.
Yes.
What was it? What was named like Sonic the Hedgehog for like? How do I do this?
Or do you do this?
I'm trying to figure out how to save like a custodian right now. Oh, Jesus.
Classic Barch. Bob, have you been to a Barch stream before? I don't even remember.
I have not seen Bob. Hello, Bob, by the way. Welcome to the stream, if in fact you are new. Hope you enjoy your time.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed us making acronyms out of your name.
Oh, I think I see. Oh, I'm making this more complicated than it actually is. Like, I thought he was gonna fall, but he's not. He's on a platform that's just going to, like, fall to the midpoint. Like, that's what I kept on thinking. So I just gotta get over to it. Okay. Maybe it's gonna be a little bit harder than I thought. It's okay. It's fine. What's up?
Cynic says, I hated Sonic for a long time, to be honest. I believe it. I think we all might have had strong feelings about Sonic at some point in time.
Man, Sonic's cool, yo.
Sonic is cool. I love Sonic. Oh, Bob is here because
like Vinny Vinesauce, he talks about how he would just never liked Sonic. He's always making fun of Sonic, and it's like, man, you know, when you like really love a streamer, but they don't like the same thing that you like, it just kind of bums you out.
Yeah, well, you know, I like Aaron, and Aaron doesn't like Sonic at all.
Well, it's kind of weird with Aaron
design
nowadays,
cool,
considering how he's like teaming up with like Sonic at points. Like he just did like a video, and like he's always talking to like the Sonic Twitter because he likes the guy that's behind it.
Okay, yeah, right. Oh yeah, they get along, don't they?
But maybe...
He's challenged recently by the Sonic Twitter to eat like an absurd number of cupcakes, if I recall.
He could not, by the way. He could definitely not. Did you see the video?
I watched the first part of it, and I was like, this is going to get boring for me. But I imagine he failed.
Yeah, I kind of skipped through it myself. It was not, like, incredibly well edited.
Fucking loser. Proves that once again Aaron is worse than Sonic. By his own might.
Cannot eat 1,000 cupcakes. Total loser.
Worse than Sonic.
Sonic could eat 1,000 cupcakes?
Yeah, and only at, like, Force 5 Blue. Are you kidding me? Fucking chump change. Alright, so there's some funny stuff in the chat. Let's see. So Bob says, I'm here because I'm awake and thought Doovie was here. So Bob knows Doovie.
Fair enough.
Glad you're having a good time, Bob. Cynic says, no, but like I hated Sonic as like a 10-year-old because I was for some reason convinced that I could only like Mario or Sonic.
Oh, it was one of those kind of deals. Yeah, fair enough.
That is true, Cynic. You can only like one or the other when you're 10.
There was the big freaking like console war.
Yeah, it's
You had
true.
to choose a side. You either chose Mario or Sonic, just because your parents could either afford a Super Nintendo or Genesis.
But now that Sonic is mostly on Nintendo, it's okay. On Nintendo consoles.
Well,
Though I guess
but
it
then
gets
it's
around.
not okay because there's so many like awful Sonic games that came out that just people
Mhm.
hated. Like I feel
Yeah.
bad for anybody who'd never played like the original Genesis games and they only played like Sonic Rings, Sonic Unleashed.
Right, yeah. Oh man. Sonic Unleashed. It's like silly concepts for a game. But then again, Sonic's silly, so you know what? It's probably fine.
Yeah, it's totally fine. It's just that the game sucked.
Yeah. I did not enjoy playing the werewolf parts. I just wanted to be Sonic and be fast.
So that's everybody.
And well, they called him a werehog, which doesn't make sense because that's man hedgehog. Yeah, lunatic.
What's the other way of doing it? Like Manhedge and Wolf?
I don't know.
Wait,
It would have to.
Hedgewolf.
Yeah,
right?
it would have to be Hedgewolf. Yeah.
I guess Hedgewolf just doesn't have that ring to it.
No, it sounds like a lame creature from the Harry Potter universe. It sounds like one of the creatures that like J.K. Rowling came up with when she just needed to like come up with creatures to entertain the masses.
J.K. Rowling has been tweeting lately that she's working on more Fantastic Beasts stuff. I think they're in the process of making the second movie now,
That's cool.
so I'm excited for that. I was okay with the first Fantastic Beasts movie. Like, it's not something that I love, but I don't regret seeing it. Like, the same way that Cynic feels about, like, Logan is the way that I feel about, like, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. It was an okay movie, but it wasn't, like, utterly fantastic.
It really bums Nate out that you like Sonic and that he doesn't like Sonic. Lunatic had almost exclusively Nintendo consoles as a kid. So that's true, like what we were saying. Everybody had one or the other. Cynic had a Let's Play channel
Oh, man.
when they were 13.
It's awesome.
And then they played Sonic on it, and they're like, Sonic is actually okay.
Which
Cynic, you should
Sonic,
link to your
which Sonic
channel.
game did made it to where you liked Sonic again?
Yeah. Was it Sonic and Mario at the Olympics, as you've just
God
talked about?
fucking
No.
I hate that game so much. Like, I've very much come to the conclusion that I really, really fucking hate the Wii. Oh god, do I not have enough to get this guy? Like, just barely. Son of a bitch.
The
No!
original Sonic games can be tough, but you can get the hang of it.
I think only Sonic 1 and 2 are really, like, tough. And only at, like, the very ends of them. Sonic 3 is a breeze all the way through.
Bob, which ones have you played? Let us know.
Sonic 3 and Knuckles wore on me just because I tried to do it all in one go, instead of, like, spacing it out, I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Sonic... wow. That was going to be embarrassing. I was going to say Sonic instead of Cynic. I'm sorry, Cynic.
I'm sure Cynic would
Cynic.
be honored.
Cynic played the first Sonic game, first Sonic the Hedgehog, and then in their free time they played Sonic and Knuckles. I had that on PC, Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah, Sonic and Knuckles was pretty damn good. Pretty damn solid. Some groovy little songs in there.
I also had Sonic CD on PC. My personal favorite.
I kind of want to get that on Steam because I think like the way that I was trying to play it wasn't the best. Or I tried to
Every
find
time I
like the
played.
GameCube port, but I hear that the PC port is like damn fucking good since it's, you know, the Christian Whitehead port.
I have the PC port, the Steam port.
Yeah. Probably want to give that one a go.
Cynic misses when you were playing Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles.
Knuckles and Knuckles. Everybody misses Knuckles.
Go!
You know, I mean, like, I can actually just play some more, like, Sonic hacks sometime. It's something that I kind of want to do. I just have to find, like, a decent one that's, like, you know, fun and funny. Like, Arazer was pretty good. Sonic Arazer.
I forget that one. What was that one?
That was the one where it had, like, the water level, where you, it's like a maze, and, like, it would just kill you if you went the wrong way.
Oh, yeah. Was that the fully custom Sonic?
Yes, that was the fully custom Sonic. It was
I remember that.
great.
Dude, I should pass you some ones to try out.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, Sonic hacks are, like, really cool. There's some really great stuff out there. Well, the one thing that I don't like that's been happening recently was that, like, I tried playing, like, some Amy replacements, where, like, they put, like, Sonic 1, but with Amy, Sonic 2, but with Amy, Sonic 3, but with Amy. And, like, the controls that they decided for her are so awful.
Really?
Like, they decided that anytime that she swings her hammer, she has to lose all momentum. It's...
yeah, that's strange.
It is awful. Except for the third one. The third one made it, like, slightly different, but still not, like, great. So, like, oh my god. And, like, I actually like Amy as, like, a character design. I still don't like her character. I'm waiting for them to give her, like, a written personality that I like. I've yet to see an Amy that, like...
Where her plot isn't just, I need to find Sonic.
Yeah.
Well, that was the start of her plot in Sonic Adventure, and then she was like, I need to rescue this birdie. Get him to his family. I like the way she played in Sonic Adventure. I like that you could run and then use her hammer to launch you. You didn't lose any momentum with that, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it was her gameplay in like Sonic Adventure was pretty okay, pretty fine, pretty cool, pretty fun. I really like her character design. Like, she is a cool character design. Like, so distinctive.
Right.
I just want to like the written character.
Right, yeah. Maybe she's more fun in the comics. I'm not sure. I haven't read much of Amy in the comics, so I'm pretty sure when she started out, she was still like super obsessed with Sonic.
I hear that that's kind of up in the air if the comics are going to be continuing. By the way.
Oh, really?
Like, there's apparently like a huge rumor right now that, like, for whatever reason, they're not like saying anything about to disprove it, that Archie comics are going to stop.
Sales are probably bad. Because I imagine not many people are reading or purchasing those. I haven't purchased a Sonic comic in a while.
Never did, so
yeah,
I'm not helping.
Right.
I didn't even purchase the one that I was really interested in, that new one that Tyson Hesse was a part of, with like the old style of Sonic that they did. It was like super cool. It was called like Sonic Genesis, I actually think.
All right, the chat's getting out of control here a bit, so let me see if I can catch us up here. So Bob has played Sonic 1 and 2, and they think they might have played CD. They also did not know that there were Sonic comics. Yes, Bob, there are Sonic comics.
Oh,
there
yeah,
are actually two series.
There's like 700 or 800 Sonic comics at this point. Not even including like offshoots.
It's a fucking massive list. Nate wants you to play Who's Your Daddy?
Who's Your Daddy? Oh, Who's Your Daddy simulator? Wait. Oh, yeah. That's the shower simulator, I think. That's a very boring game once you get past it. Yeah.
It's the baby game.
Oh, are we talking about like the baby game where it's like one person plays as like the parent, one person plays as the baby?
Yeah, Ross and Brian, I think, played it.
That game looks...
The game looks poorly put together.
Yes. Fucking... Although I think that it's like still in like early access or beta or whatever the fuck, but like... Ugh. It's kind of funny because I realized the other day that like the couple of early access games that I've tried, I really ended up not liking ultimately. But it's not like the ones that everybody says is like the greatest failures of like early access. It's like, Sir, You Are Being Hunted was one that I really wanted to like, but it didn't have enough content. And then I Am Bread, just as we've discussed, it changed itself to being like not as fun as when it first started.
Nate also said if you only play Sonic Hex, he'll stop watching you, and he's your biggest fan.
I'll be like
Enzio said Barch will become the Raukau of Sonic.
the Raukau of Sonic. I would love to. I'm like, Sega would treat me better than Nintendo, that's for sure. Granted, luckily, from what I hear, like, fucking Raukau hasn't had any problems with, anything Nintendo related. But, you know, that
Cynic
can
was
change at any time.
Cynic was referring to the baby game within the Stanley Parabola.
Gotcha.
It would be awful to just stream that.
They still want me to play that. It's just like, it's a game where you just play it for like literal hours doing like the same motion over and over again.
Yep. I understand though that over time you also have to rescue a kitten.
Interesting.
Probably around like the first hour they like try to mix it up.
Why is this always slightly off?
Yeah, I think you're right, Cynic. I think Archie Comics does make the Mega Man comics. Let's see.
They teamed up, so I would not.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did. Sonic and Mega Man
Sonic
teamed
and Mega Man.
They called that pairing Sega Man.
Sega Man.
Yeah.
God damn it! Keep on just not saving the last guy. I'm a horrible person.
Keep on getting psyched out by this buzzsaw. That's what I'm seeing. There you go.
You really wanted to get into the Sonic comics, but all the stuff that you thought was cool was retconned? Yeah, that stinks. The other day, me and Whip, was it you, Whip, that we were talking about like the Sonic comics, and we found like a character whose design that we really loved?
Oh yeah, yeah. You really liked Honey Cat, I think, or Honey the Cat.
Honey the Cat. Oh my god, yeah. I want her to appear in the games. She's such a good character and a good character design.
Yeah, let me post her image in the chat. Yellow Cat. Oh, here's actually a 3D model of her, so I'll post that.
I actually want to check that out.
It's from DeviantArt. Someone from DeviantArt did it. So everybody here is Honey the Cat.
Yes! Oh my god, that is such a good render.
Yeah. And then there's another character who I liked, but you felt had a stupid name. Green deer from Sonic.
Yes, the green deer from the Sonic comics. And apparently they work for Eggman. It's great.
Yeah. Clove the pronghorn.
Clove the... I will say the name is awful, but other than that, it's okay.
Is it Clove or is it Pronghorn that puts you off?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
I kind of like Clove.
Yeah, Clove is kind of okay. You could get a better name.
And she has a sister, but I'm just going to post Clove because I think Clove looks the coolest.
Oh god. This is an interesting level, by the way. We got a whole bunch of wind mechanics going on.
And yeah, here's Clove. Cynic's fave character from the Sonic comics that doesn't exist anymore is Shard.
Shard. Look that up and give me an image. I do not know that one.
Oh wow, he's pretty cool looking. He is a Metal Sonic. Oh, that's right. There were a collection of Metal Sonics, weren't there?
There's a lot of Metal Sonics, even just in the main games.
Yeah, let me get this image.
I can't believe I did that. You want to watch that with the secret room that I just cleared?
Okay, let me watch. Is this a secret room with all the dust blowing around?
The secret room where you
you just
clear the enemies?
You just got into it. Holy shit, wow dude, you were on the brink of death.
Yep. Thank you very much. Take a bow.
Cynic says Shard was the original Metal Sonic.
Shard was the original Metal Sonic. Interesting.
Here is Shard.
It always kind of makes me sad how, like, every single franchise seems to do this, where they have, like, this bunch of, like, really cool, like, side characters, but then for, like, the main media, they never show them. Like, there's a shit ton of Sonic characters that nobody knows about because they're all in, like, the comics or, like, in the anime alone or something.
Bob says the fact that Sonic comics are a thing that exists in the same universe still baffles him. Oh man. Let me see if I can find the lamest looking character from the series.
The lamest
Sonic
looking
villains.
characters. What about, like, the Echidna that we saw?
No, he's great.
He's great.
X is great. X.
X.
Mhm.
Whew, this is some tight stuff. By the way, as we're talking about Sonic, I will say that sometime soon I want to stream the second Sonic Advance game, because I hear that that one is particularly good.
Okay.
I have a friend that really loves it as like their favorite Sonic game, so I want to check that out and see what the hype's about, because I've never played Sonic Advance 2. And we've streamed the first Sonic Advance, so that would be a pretty good stream game, I think.
Yeah, that looked like quite a good game. So I'm sure the sequel can only be better if it's gotten good reviews.
There we go.
Apparently there's a villain from the Sonic universe called Dave the Intern.
Dave the Intern.
It looks like it's from the most recent animated series, whatever it was called. I forget what it was called.
Sonic X? Oh, Sonic Boom.
No, Sonic Boom. Yeah.
I can imagine it. That's the exact kind of thing that Sonic Boom would do. I wanted to like that show, but I couldn't. That show is better got through, like, highlights and snippets than, like, watching the show straight. Because it's got, like, some funny moments, but it's just, like, gag after mindless gag, and it just... I don't know, I got bored. Like, there was no heart. It was like the difference between Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go.
Okay. We should talk about that for a bit, since Nate's getting on our case for talking about Sonic so much. Also, Bob is going to be leaving in about 15 minutes to acquire sleep. Thanks for the update, Bob.
Totally fine.
We will use this knowledge for good and not for evil. Oh, Nate, you're going to go? Well, then what does it matter? What do you care about us talking about Sonic?
So,
Dude,
like, Teen Titans was an awesome show. I will say that much.
I really liked it.
I don't think there was anybody that disliked Teen Titans. It was just that good of a show. I don't know.
I have not watched Go yet.
You might like it. It's just like it's a completely different feel. Like, if you just want like more Teen Titans, you'll be disappointed.
Okay.
But if you're able to say like this is its own show and like it has its own way of doing things, then like you might enjoy it. Because it's just gag a day. Just gag after gag after gag, and not like the incredible like story style that Teen Titans itself did. And some people like that, and some people really don't, because they're really sad about Teen Titans never getting finished.
Yeah.
And like getting canceled.
That's true, yeah, it's very frustrating. How does that happen? Not enough
And like
watching.
there's so many TV shows that get canceled that people just had wished never got canceled.
Right. Oh, the new season of Samurai Jack is on.
Yes, I still need to watch that. I still need to watch the new Samurai Jack. I have not, and I feel bad about it. I kind of want to watch it with somebody, though, like my brother or something, but like that'd be kind of hard to coordinate. But like...
Teen Titan... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was just gonna read what Bob said, which is Teen Titans Go had an episode where they made fun of the people who wanted the original Teen Titans back. That is interesting. How did they do that?
Well, I think they also had like a little bit of a thing where like they made fun of themselves for not being like as good of a show. Like they even like watched the like Teen Titans Go. The cast watched the original Teen Titans, and they were like, "Wow, that's a much better show than this show."
Did they really? Was that like a clip or something?
Yeah, I believe so. I think that happened. Oh god.
Yeah, Cynic, I'm in the same boat. I'm also trying to marathon through Samurai Jack to get up to speed for the 5th one. I don't know if it matters,
You
but
don't really have to. Like, you could literally like watch the last episode of Samurai Jack and get like everything that you need to get to be able to watch like the new season. God, why can't I jump high enough on this shit? Give me some Luigi legs here.
I get it though. Like I want to watch it again. I've made it through like 1.5 seasons. I might watch some more tonight. There's only 4 seasons, so.
God. Keep on doing shit wrong, Whip. Give me good
Do it
luck.
right then. Why are you doing it wrong? Stop that.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Try this hard.
Sorry, I just realized you were asking for good luck. Good luck, March. You can do this. I have the utmost faith in you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I mean it from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my robotic, cold, metallic heart.
Cold, dead heart.
Cold, dead. Well, I don't know about that.
Alright.
Looks like you.
No! I want to get that fucking shit!
Get that fucking shit. Fuck that shit.
Fuck that shit up! I'm gonna wreck it!
Cynicals.
God, when's the next Wreck-It Ralph coming out? That's a good question.
Oh yeah, let me look that up. Also, Cynic said that Samurai Jack was their favorite show as a kid, so they want to watch it all again.
It's good. It's really, really good. There's like very little wrong with
Pretty
Samurai
sure.
Jack. I
I
wonder.
will,
How do I get
I will
up
say-
there? Oh, I'm.
I will
supposed
say
to...
this: when I was,
What's up?
are you figuring it out? You figuring it out?
Yeah, you go ahead. I'm just playing a game here.
I will say when I was rewatching some of the episodes from Samurai Jack, I was not as impressed as I may have been as a child.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the episode where Jack fights himself. I thought that was a little silly in retrospect.
Really? I thought...
Yeah.
I actually had somebody praising that episode just recently. I think in like a video essay.
Oh, really? Interesting. I'll have to see what they said. Yeah, I just thought it was kind of strange. I'm trying to think what I didn't. I'm trying to conceptualize in my head what I didn't like about it. I'm gonna look up one new.
My favorite episode will always be the Archers episode. The
Oh
blind
yeah, that
Archers.
was a really good one. I like that. Yeah, that was a good episode.
This is really tough to grab all of this gold dust as I pass by. Like, I think I have to in order to get the 100% on the level.
Okay.
But if I can't get it very soon, then I'll stop just to keep up, like, you know, stream momentum.
Hmm.
By the way, I've been trying to watch, like, Breath of the Wild streams. That is a boring game to watch.
I believe it.
It has
Open
so
world, right?
little, like, moment-to-moment gameplay.
Mm. Yeah, it looks very sparse, just looking at the landscape.
Did I get... Yes, I did get it all. Thank God. Did I save everybody, though? Did I only save... Oh yeah, I saved everybody! Look at that, 100% level. Man, that was a toughie. The TV hacker villain hacked the main character's TV and was like, people don't like you because you're not serious there anymore.
That is really funny.
The rest of the episode was them being serious. It was really stupid.
Serious in quotes.
You want Breath of the Wild so bad, to be honest. Of course.
Yo, so Wreck-It Ralph 2 is going to be coming out March 9th, 2018. We gotta wait a year.
Gotta wait a year. I suppose that'll be an okay time to wait.
Yeah, I'd rather wait than it be bad.
Yeah, fair enough.
You want that bot dub, Cynic?
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I know. I'm calling it bot dubs.
The bot duh.
Yeah, check out my bot dubs. Yo, I don't think I would want it. That game's not for me.
Like, I don't want to, like, say too much against it. Because obviously, like, A, I haven't actually played it for myself, and B, I know there's a lot of people that are, like, loving it, but, like, there's a fair amount of things that the game does that I just think are, like, boring and iffy.
Yeah. Speaking of enjoying games, are you still enjoying this game, Borch?
Yes, actually. This game I'm
We
enjoying
should
quite a
talk
bit.
about the game you're playing.
There's not much to say after the initial stuff that we said, though. That's the thing.
Right.
Like,
Has the plot advanced at all in any way? I
Nope.
guess it's not much to advance. Like, you're just rescuing
just
janitors.
rescuing some custodians. It's just a gameplay-based kind of game, which, like,
getting the hell out of there.
makes for bad commentary, at least the type of commentary that I do.
Right. But it's fun to look at for sure.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a game where, like, I have one stream for it just because, like, I won't be able to, like, have interesting and insightful commentary for, like, too long on it. Besides, like, oh, man, I died. What the fuck?
How you about to call out my man Cynic for wanting Breath of the Wild when you just drool over Sonic shit? Oh, man. Nate's got your number.
I will tell you this, I'm more looking forward to Sonic Mania than I am Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, me too. Bob says it looks like a weird mix of Skyrim and Legend of Zelda. Lunatic is mildly interested.
Which one?
Which one?
Oh, in Breath of the Wild?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, mild interest is, like, the way to go, I think.
I think that's what Lunatic's talking about.
Totally fine.
Lunatic, let us know. Are you talking about Breath of the Wild or Sonic Mania? Vote now.
We will be very disappointed in one of these.
Yeah.
We actually won't be.
And then hit like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And then share it on Facebook. What are those blue lasers doing? I hadn't seen
So,
that.
they're timed. Like, they're like... The longer that you stay in them, like, they'll eventually, like, shoot out a burst.
Really?
So you just gotta, like, make sure that you're not constantly inside of them and you're switching, like, outside of them and inside of them. And they'll just reset. But if you stay inside of it for, like, 4 seconds, you die.
Interesting.
And it's kind of hard to make these bull guys actually go into it, too.
I bet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're trying to kill them on it. That looks like quite the challenge. It looks like you gotta stay on the wall while they're walking over and then jump out at the right moment.
Breath of the Wild looks like a weird mix of Zelda and Skyrim. Basically, it's kind of funny because they actually had like the same kind of like horse glitches in Skyrim that you get in Breath of the Wild.
Okay.
Oh my god, fuck. Okay, I know how to do this. I actually know how to do this now. I'm doing this dumb. Let's think smart about this.
Start thinking smart. Get those smart pants on.
Get my Bill Nye on.
Yeah, get your Bill Nye on. Is Bill Nye's series on for Netflix out yet?
don't think
We'll
so. I
look
would
into
have
that.
seen it, I think, because I've been checking Netflix like fairly often. By the way, that's something I can talk about. On Netflix, I got a movie that I watched because, like, I pay attention to, like, the movie subreddit every now and then, and, like, they talk up, like, some movies, like, a ton, you know? Like, in the same way that we had, like, a lot of people getting obsessed with stuff on, like, the music board on, like, 4chan.
Mm-hmm.
In the same way, the movie subreddit on gets obsessed with some movies, and one of them I checked out. It's called Old Boy. It's available on Netflix. It's a Korean movie. I do not recommend it for the faint of heart, by the way, because it has a lot of violence and straight-up sex, but it has amazing cinematography. It's a very interesting kind of revenge story, and the score of it is pretty good.
Okay.
I found myself not really digging the writing that much, but everything else about it was incredible. I would actually recommend giving it a watch. Do you have Netflix, Whip?
I do.
If you ever need something to watch, I definitely recommend checking out Old Boy. It's Korean, it's subbed, but as long as you can stand that, it's totally fine.
Yes, Nate, Bill and I is getting a show together on Netflix. It's supposed to be about informing the world of, I believe, things that we don't understand about physics that will help us make better decisions when it comes to big policy.
With, like,
That's not,
he's literally trying to teach people about, like, climate change and whatnot?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, God, thank you. It's probably not going to work, because everybody who needs to see that won't watch it, but you know what, I can respect the effort. Fuck. That was the wrong way of doing that. That was the wrong way of doing that.
There was a Korean movie that I think it was a Korean movie that I really liked called Oasis, which is also not for the faint of heart. It was about this guy who just got out of jail and ends up in a relationship with a oh gosh, I forget if she was paraplegic. He ends up in a relationship with a woman who can't move her body and has difficulty communicating. It's very complicated how it happens, and it's very sad in a lot of ways.
There we go. Pretty cool. What? So it's called Oasis? You recommend?
Oasis, yeah. I do recommend it, but it's definitely not for the faint of heart. It's sad.
Totally fine for me. I might check
I'd love to watch it with
out.
though.
Like, I'm kind of interested in checking out more Korean cinema now, because I realized that I've never checked out, like, an entire, like... Man, you know, when you start thinking about that, like, how many movies you just watch that come out in America and that's it, it's crazy.
Right. Yeah, it is one of my favorite movies of all time. So
Oh, really?
I do highly recommend it.
Okay, I will
Oasis, for
definitely
sure.
check it out then. Always checking out as somebody who, like, if somebody says, like, it's their favorite movie of all time, then I'm like, I gotta check that shit out.
It is one of them. It's high up there.
Have you given any thought to checking out Chronicle since last time I talked to you about it?
What was that again?
That was the found footage one,
Oh yeah, I want to watch
where
that.
the teenagers get
Dude.
freaking, like, telekinesis powers.
I'll watch it tonight, alongside Samurai Jack. I'll watch it first.
Please do. I love that
Dude,
movie.
It looks so good. It looks so good. I'm gonna
Once
watch
again,
it,
not for
yeah.
the faint of heart, everybody, but a really good movie.
Yeah.
And an excellent found footage movie. Which there are very few of, to be fair. It's not exactly the the biggest list to overcome.
Alton Brown is apparently going to be on Bill Nye's new show.
Oh,
According to
really?
Cynic. Yeah.
I wonder if Tyson is gonna make a frickin' appearance. Neil deGrasse Tyson. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Didn't they have their own?
Oh god. Oh god.
I think, yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson had his own show on Netflix.
Yes.
Yeah, he
so
did,
maybe
like,
he
an
won't make an
expansion.
appearance. Well, maybe he will, I don't know.
He could, yeah, he probably will, actually, because of that, now that I think about it.
Maybe. It would be pretty cool. Having, like, Bill Nye and Neil deGrasse Tyson in the same room has got to be a fun time. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. Like, the difference is that, like, a lot of people say that Neil deGrasse Tyson is actually kind of an ass when you meet him in person, and Bill Nye is, like,
really?
great.
Ah.
Of course, this is just what people say, so, you know, it could have been just, like, a bad day or whatever.
It could be, yeah. I'm sure it's gotta be tough for either of them when they meet people, and like, I'm sure people, without even thinking, say some foolish stuff to them.
Oh, Jesus Christ, these
silly
lasers,
stuff.
yo. There's some complex shit.
Cynic says they've been trying to remember the name of Chronicle for like 4 years, and that movie is super good.
Oh, fuck yeah. Chronicle might make my list of, like, best movies of all time, for sure.
Oh my god, look at that grid of lasers you gotta go through.
Thing is that it looks scary, but as long as you keep on moving, you're fine.
Yeah. Don't stop moving. Don't stop to think. If you're thinking, you're a fool. Oh, you stopped to think there. That was foolish.
Damn it.
I'm favoring that word right now. NK. I haven't thought about it, but I've noticed the word NK a lot on the walls. Is that the name of the facility or the supervillain?
Probably.
Okay.
I don't know for sure myself,
Was I
but we
thinking?
can definitely suppose that. Assume that. With how,
Like a bold assumption.
with how narcissistic these villains always are. God, I'm having a hard time with these lasers.
Yeah, that is tough what you're up against there. Ooh. Got a little greedy, it seemed.
Hard to master is the achievement I just got, just from dying over and over. God damn it.
Who here likes found footage films? Cynic, do you like found footage, or do you just like Chronicle, or...
I think I might just like Chronicle, but it's also the only one I've seen, so I gotta check out more. I gotta check out, like, Cloverfield and Blair Witch and see if I like them. It's an interesting idea. Of course, it gets rid of, like, some of the stuff that I like in movies. Like, it just completely gets rid of, like, any kind of cinematography stuff that you can do. Where you can, like, frame shots in, like, really, really interesting ways.
Yeah, it's true. That's also, that's, like, simultaneously the charm of it. Because, like, yeah, you can't do anything, like, fancy camera angles, but then, like, that also creates the sense of, like, this is a home film, and creates a new sense of realism to it. If you were to ask me.
I can believe it. I can see that part of it.
Nate loves the Blair Witch Project.
It's kind of interesting, because I hear mixed things about it. Some people say that it's absolutely amazing, then some people say, it wasn't that good.
Cynic has never watched a found footage film besides Chronicle.
I've been getting, like, a really, really, like, messed up, like...
Oh, Bob went to sleep.
Good night, Bob. I've been getting a little really messed up, like, my body has been wanting to... My mind has been wanting to sabotage itself, because I've been up late recently. Like, my sleep schedule is completely fucked over. And sometimes I'll be up and I'll, like, I want to watch a horror movie right now. It's, like, dead at night, 4 a.m.
What a good time to do it.
It's like, why do I want to watch a horror movie right now? I don't know. I just want to watch a horror movie right now. It's fucking... God damn it, mind. You want me to fucking, like, die?
Do you want to watch Chronicle with me after this?
Sure.
Sweet.
That might be fun. We can do a watch night.
Love it. Found footage really appeals to Nate. Yeah, I really like it too, Nate. I really enjoyed Cloverfield, and I did in fact like Paranormal Activity. It got pretty wild by the end. I don't know. But... I'll see you next stream, Bob.
So why aren't you sticking to the wall? Oh god, this one's gonna be a little bit tough. This would be a little bit of a tough room to handle, but I gotta handle it because I'm so close to 100%ing this shit.
Whoa, the camera did a little fancy thing there when you died.
Oh god, by the way, last level, everybody. This level, and then I'll probably, like, shut off the stream.
Zio said they'd be down for that, probably in reference to,
The watch party?
Yeah. I don't know if you want to make it a big thing or just between us.
I think I would prefer to just make it between us, you know? Like, not because I don't want Zio there, but just because, like, the more voices there are in a call, like, the more, like, it makes me, like, mentally exhausted after a while.
It can be.
Like, God, when we have those big, huge calls in, like, Porch Pad where, like, it's, like, 6 or 7 people in the call, it's just, like, eventually I'm like, I cannot function. I need to get out of there.
Yeah, I get that. I understand that. Cynic has a question for you. By the way, Barch, for the puzzles where you have to get the bull enemies into the lasers, can't you use the red paint to make them stop moving?
I actually just did that. The stream delay is going to catch up.
There you go. You got your answer, Cynic. And you got your clue.
Okay with the puzzles. Like, it'll take me a little bit to figure stuff out, but I eventually will.
Right. Much is the nature of gaming. Much is the nature. Also, yeah, Zio mentioned earlier that the NK was the logo for Ink Corp, which
Ink Corp, interesting.
Yeah, which makes sense because I didn't really notice it before. There's a dot over the left side of the N for the I.
Oh god. Okay. Cool. I got 700. Let's do this. Let's save this last guy and get out of here. And end the stream. Thank you all for coming out, by the way. This was a great stream. I hope you all check this game out and consider buying it on Steam whenever you can. Because even though you've seen it, this is the kind of game where it's fun to just, like, play it yourself. Plus, there's probably a good, like, half of the game that I probably didn't show on stream.
Yeah. It was a fun time, everybody.
The only thing I was happy to be a
guest.
Boss fights. I don't know how this game, like, will do boss fights, if it will ever have boss fights, or if it's just, like, level after level, but, like, that's the one thing about it, is that it's kind of lacking, like, unique flair from level to level, where, like, everything feels, like, different. It's just kind of, like, linear in how many things that it's adding. Like, it's adding things, like, very slowly, and each level has, like, one theme that keeps all the way through. Just a teeny little bit too formulaic.
Right. Did M++ have bosses in it?
I do not remember. I barely played N.
Okay.
I played the Flash game, I think, so I barely played any of the new N games.
Everybody's saying they had a good time with the stream. Also, Nate wants to co-host next time.
Absolutely. What do you want to do next time, Nate? What do you want to have on when we do you want to co-host on Sonic Advance 2?
Obviously he does. The whole commentary is going to be, this game sucks. This is awful. How could you ever like Sonic?
We'll have to figure stuff out. Alright. Thank you all for coming out. I enjoyed myself. I'm glad you all enjoyed yourself.
Yay! Go watch some good movies, folks.
Absolutely. See y'all.